At Sea Island in Georgia, the pressure was supposed to be on Max McGreevy, a player who had spent half the season fighting for his PGA Tour future. But after a strong week in Bermuda, he suddenly found himself with room to breathe and a real chance to chase his first victory at the RSM Classic. As he stood over a long birdie attempt on the final green, the tension shifted to the players around him. Ricky Castillo watched from the clubhouse, and Lee Hodges stood nearby, knowing their futures hung on what happened next. Castillo had just delivered the round of his life, a blistering performance capped by a birdie on the closing stretch. But if McGreevy converted his putt, it wouldn't be enough to secure full status for the coming season. Hodges was in a similar position, needing one more birdie to avoid dropping back into conditional status. McGreevy's focus was simple: keep his head still. Under pressure, he knew his tendency was to drift on short strokes, but on this day, even with the breeze swirling, he stayed solid. He stroked the putt, watched it roll, and suddenly every storyline froze. For Castillo, it had already been a season of narrow heartbreaks. Time after time he had missed cuts by the smallest margins. Yet he arrived this week with surprising calm. His swing finally felt right. His coach encouraged him the night before. His brother, serving as his caddy, could tell early that he was locked in. And the front nine proved it, as Castillo raced into contention with a blazing start. Only a short missed putt slowed him briefly. He answered with more birdies, finishing with a score that gave him hope and sent him to the range to prepare for a possible playoff. But as McGreevy's ball dropped into the hole on the last, that hope disappeared. Castillo packed his gear, loaded his fishing equipment into a smaller car, and began the drive back to Jacksonville. His season had finally clicked, just not quite enough. Hodges fought just as hard, holing long putts on the closing nine, but when he missed his final chance, the wait was immediate. After dealing with injury and inconsistency, he had battled back, but came up inches short of securing the status he wanted. McGreevy's closing moment didn't just secure his own finish. It sealed the fates of the players around him. And even he felt the sting on their behalf. But he knew, just as they did, that the fight wasn't over. Another chance waits at Q School, and next year offers a new opportunity for all of them.